Hi, this is John Carlos.
And I'm Tracy.
And we're a little excited.
A little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah.
To review the 1-to-1 scale Chucky from Trick or Treat Studios?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's give everyone a better look at the box, because especially if you've seen Child's Play, this is which you're a big fan.
Yes.
Like the biggest fan I know. This is a pretty close,
It's dead on.
It's dead on.
Yeah.
Like, it looks just like how it does in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah. It even says Play Partner Toys on the back.
Yes.
And you can see all the other good guy dolls on there.
Yep.
And little play partners at the bottom there.
Yep. And the bottom.
The very bottom's got his feet and it says Trick or Treat Studios on it.
Yep.
But yeah. And then the top.
Top.
Yeah.
Guys.
So let's open this guy up.
Yeah.
You can't tell, it's a big box.
It's huge. Yay.
Alright, so he's got a plastic thing around his neck and around his torso, and then this little plastic tray that separates his feet, and some wires around his shoes, and we're gonna undo those twists for his wires around his wrists and feet, and then take off these little plastic straps. So hold that, hold that, and out he comes.
Oh man, he's so good. We can move that out of the way, and then get rid of his
hairnet.
His
He's not cooking food in the kitchen.
correct. He's making sloppy joes.
He knows how much you like them extra sloppy.
And then make his hair more Chucky-like.
Yeah, make my hair more Chucky-like.
I need your hair Chucky-like. Oh my goodness. You're so happy.
I don't think you people out there know, like, how much.
I've wanted one of these.
Yeah.
For like, I think I counted like about 23 years. I've been wanting a Chucky. He's here.
And he is fully 1-to-1.
Yeah, he's totally 1-to-1.
He's a pretty big doll in the movie, and he is, seated a pretty big doll in real life.
Yeah.
All right, let's go in for a closer look, just so we can see some of the details on here. Like, wow, real buttons. None of those fake buttons.
Yeah. I guess a common complaint that some of these have been getting is that the good guy logo isn't centered, and maybe it's falling off. I don't know, but I'm fine with
Looks pretty
where
good to
mine
me.
is. Yeah.
I like the patterning on his shirt. Like, the colors seem pretty accurate.
Yep.
I think accuracy is pretty much the big word here.
Oh, he's got a torn thing there.
Oh,
Not torn,
little
but
thread.
A little thread, yeah.
Yeah, but I like the all the little paint patterns on here.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get a look at his shoes. Well, we get the good guy laces, which is awesome. Nice little pattern.
He even has socks.
Ooh. Oh yeah. That's something I would not have expected.
No, because you don't see them. They don't really need to be there, but I'm glad they are.
Yeah.
They're like attached.
Bottom of his shoes, just like in the movie, I presume.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Makes me want to see the little print
The
flower on a tabletop. That's great. Let me get a look at his head too. Eyeball paint's good. I like the kind of starburst of lighter blue. Freckles are good. Mm-hmm. Eyebrows in particular look great. Mm-hmm. I like the paint of his teeth. And here's a quick look at the back, just so you can see, the way it crisscrosses the little bunching of the fabric here. But also you can see
he doesn't
little
have
layers of his rooted hair.
Well, he doesn't have rooted hair.
Oh, okay,
This is a wig that's glued on. Yeah, it's a wig that's glued.
Okay.
So he is a bald. Like, you can remove this. You could remove his hair and then give him a buzz cut wig like
the latest movie.
like the latest movie. He's shedding.
Yeah, and his hair feels very thick in the back. I feel like kind of need to brush it out.
Yeah, you probably need to take a comb to it and get all the sheds out of it, like shedding.
Yeah.
So yeah, he needs a comb.
He is thicker than we expected because we were at the trick-or-treat booth at Midsummer Scream last year, and they had him available for display. Right. And his body, this is like a very thick foam I could feel.
Well, I think what was...
And it was like a thin foam when we saw it.
Well, it wasn't even it was...
It was like a wire.
It was just like a skeletal thing with some padding on it. I think it was a prototype. I don't think it was a completed version. But this
feels more... Not only does it feel better, I feel like it's more worth it for your money value.
Like, he's a full-on foam body.
Squingy body in there.
It's kind of like in the second movie when they show the molds of his body, it feels like that. Only this is foam and not plastic. But the shape of him feels just like the way those molds look in the movie.
Now, speaking of the second movie, this is based on how he looks a little more in the second movie, right?
I think so.
Like his eyelids?
He's got like droopier eyelids in the first movie, but he's also got servo eyes in the movie. So it could just be servos that are droopy. I'm not really sure.
Okay. Now, how much did you spend on this? Because the people want to know.
He was $500, and he's worth every freaking penny.
Yeah. He's not cheap.
No.
But, I mean, if you look at how much some of these, like, here's a Chucky doll for $75, and it looks like crap. Or even some more high-end collectibles that cost like $100, $200. The fact that this has such a accurate mold...
Well, yeah.
I mean, not mold. I'm sorry, yeah. It has such an accurate sculpt that reflects the original design. The rooted hair. The fact that, like, he has, like, what appears to be, like, a woven shirt.
Yeah.
The correct texture, like, little corduroy.
Yeah, like corduroy.
The whole patterns, all the details, the shoes, all of it. For, like, a full size, like, I get why it's $500. It was Kickstarted, right?
Yeah.
Which, like, led you to Trick or Treat Studios, which to me has made a lot of like Halloween masks, but I think this is the most ambitious thing they've ever done. They partnered with a guy who already makes these, right? Or like
something like that.
He made the sculpt.
He still makes them.
Right, and then he partnered with them, so this is like his sculpt that they used, but I mean...
I think that's the deal.
The accuracy is there.
Yeah.
What I'm getting at is I get why it's $500.
Yep. This is like my child.
Yeah, like
I love him so much.
There's a lot of fandoms out there. Like, I love Star Wars, and I can get, like, a 1-to-1 lightsaber and go, yay. All those things have been available to a lot of people. If you like,
right.
Oh, I love elvish swords. Where, look, here's an elvish sword. But, like, it's 2019, and we finally have a full-size, good Chucky. So I feel like this is something epic for you.
It
that
is.
Not every Child's Play fan gets to be exposed to.
But I find it so weird. So weird that there's a big fan base for Chucky, and you have these molds from the movie to make a doll, and it took us this long to get something close to what that doll actually looks like. Not
even like when he's like articulate and like, oh, I'm going to kill you.
Yes,
just like the doll form. Like,
yes.
This took a long time.
Yeah, and it's weird to me that it took this long. Like, how is that, like, you could make money. How is this not a thing that came out back when the movie came out, or at least the 90s at the latest, but it took us 30-something years to finally get something accurate?
Yeah.
Because they've had dolls. And that's the other thing. They have had dolls, but they look terrible.
Yeah, I've seen them at Spencer Gifts, so it feels like my whole life.
Had Bride of Chucky, and it just, it looked like a 99-cent store ripoff. Or like Party City or something. It's just weird. It's a weird thing.
I love that he comes with the box too, like the box.
Yes.
That's such a fun collectible to have with this.
Yeah.
And in fact, that's a fun way to display him too. Is just
Yeah, you can totally keep him in the box, and that whole display is worth having on its own. Like, I'm almost tempted to buy a second one just to have one to keep in a box. Because it looks so good. I'm not, I probably won't.
No, it's your money, yeah.
But the thought has crossed my mind.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot for me to say because when I was a child, I wouldn't believe I'd be sitting here with this because this was my number one fear when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Chucky was a problem for me. Nightmares and tears and now
embrace your fear.
now I love him. No, I love him.
Yeah. He's so good. Well, he was one of my gateways into horror movies. Like this and Scream.
Oh.
Yeah. But as a kid, I wasn't afraid. Well, I wasn't allowed to watch him, first of all, because horror movies and children and parenting. But I would always see the trailer where he comes out of the darkness and I forgot what he does, but whatever. I think it's Child's Play too with the Jack in the
That's what
Box.
first got me.
Yeah.
It's a Jack in the Box. And then his foot steps on it.
Yeah, that's
And
what
the camera
happened.
pans up and he's like, "Sorry, Jack, Chucky's
Chucky's
back."
back.
And I was like, "No!"
And I was like, it's a toy and it moves.
And I'm like, "Why does his face look like that?" No offense. Don't kill me
Well, it's
later.
not the same face. That was
I
the
know,
puppet.
but then he turns.
Yes. But yeah.
I'm gonna walk into my kitchen and he's be sitting there holding a knife like, "Hi."
I would love it. That's where we differ. And everyone's like, no. And I'm like, no, but you could be friends with him.
Yeah.
Tiffany did it.
Yeah. No, now
He's
Chucky's
not
my
out
guy.
to kill everyone.
Yeah, no, Chucky's rad.
He too needs
Brad
a friend.
Dourif is rad.
Yeah, Brad Dourif is the bomb.
So,
So yeah, that was a long discussion of
Whatever.
childhood memories.
whatever.
But
We're
yeah.
just rapping about Chucky. But you love this.
Yes, this is my jam. He's so good. I'm afraid to hug him so tight.
But I guess if you have the money
Yes.
and you're big enough of a fan,
Yes.
a worthy $500 purchase, you're
Yeah.
very satisfied.
Yep.
So
Or tell all your friends what you want for Christmas or your birthday.
Yeah.
Have them all chip in to get you a Chucky if you can't afford him. It would be an honor to be choked to death by Chucky.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad way to... I mean, it's a bad way to go, but it's not a bad way to go.
Yeah.
Like, how many people get to say, a killer doll killed me?
Not many. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh, the shoe's coming untied.
We'll fix his shoe.
I
He
am.
might get upset, and then he'll kill us later.
No, he won't.
You can follow me and her on all
Yep.
social medias. Here are the links.